believe it or not, you just wind the drill onto the jack screw and it slowly lifts the entire weight of that swivel plate. It took a couple of goes. It took 2 weekends. They were running out of batteries on the hand drill to lift it up. It also got quite warm, but it didn't damage the drill. And then finally, there it is. The swivel plate is now attached to the fixed plate at the top of the tower. And you can see the fixing bolts there done up. And the top bellows wasn't fitted at that stage, so they just covered it up with plastic to protect it from the weather. But they were able to fit the bottom bellows. And the next image shows that being fitted below the worm drive gearbox. And there's the motor on the worm drive. So the bottom bellows is fitted, and there's an image of it. Looks like there's a bit of bunching in the bellows when it's fully extended like that. That's not an issue, by the way, not a real problem. So the next step, which was progressed during the month of August and then a bit more in September, was to fit the top bellows. And that was finally fitted only a couple of weeks ago. And when the tower is pointing at zenith, the bellows are fully compressed. And that was one of our main concerns, whether we could achieve that with the dimensions of the bellows we had. It's a very tight squeeze. It gets down to 183 millimetres in that gap. We had to cut lengths off the original bellows as supplied to us so that it would do that crushing down to that size, but it managed to work. This fitting that was attached, that's new. This now gives us the ability to inject grease into the worm gear itself and do some regular maintenance on it. So there it is. At long last, we've now got protective bellows over the jack screw and a means to maintain a nice lubricated joint through the worm drive. So it's ready. It's ready mechanically. There was some rehoming to be done on the motor system to re-establish the travel movements, because there's also switches to avoid driving the system over its range.